Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Now we're talking national security. Should government close down schools until further notice? With the recent wave of mass kidnappings across Kwara, Kebbi, Nasarawa and Niger State, Nigeria's education sector is under a serious threat. Communities are living in fear, parents are terrified, and schools have become soft targets for armed bandits who now operate with boldness and precision. As abductions of students continue to rise, a critical question is also emerging. Should government temporarily shut down schools to protect the lives of children until security is strengthened? What is the safest path forward for our children and our future? Now, you can do well to join this conversation by dialing the number showing on your screen. And if in case you're not able to join us on any of the numbers, you can do well to send us a WhatsApp message on the first number showing on your screen. And please stay away from your TV when you're calling so we can have this conversation with you also. So, should government shut down schools temporarily or indefinite?
No, closing schools can be necessary temporarily. You cannot say indefinite. So where are our kids going to, study? Well,
we already have a caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, so do well to join the conversation. You can call back again. Okay, hello, good morning.
Another caller.
Hello, good morning. I just heard the person actually's cracking voice, but I can't hear the person anymore. Well, do well to call us back again. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Happy weekend. How are you today?
We're fine.
Thank
Is
you.
that Mr. Ade?
Yes. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Ade. Go ahead. What's your suggestion this morning?
Do you know that each of you made my day today? You know why? Everything I've been saying, I'm repeating it. Whether the branded flag, I saw on when they carry them to attend the wedding. So they know where they are. I don't carry 35 or 100 children in the forest. Where would they believe that? What is for the airport with helicopter? They can detect people on the boats. I hope that the reason is good. If you don't, you are taking a system without the real sickness. The sponsor of these people that collect the loans from the millions, not the people that are in the bush, they are bosses in the city collecting these millions. But they deal with them and they know them. Everything is online, everything. You know, the tires online. There was a social everything. No one is ready. They don't really have. Somebody to work already. That's what the first one. Not to so that one. Yeah, protect you. Now who are these people? I mean, and that way to move life.
You know,
and I can't see them
and
we'll come back to say it again. How many stories do we have? Zambia is the largest according to what I have. I've not been there. So, and they refuse to get help from America. Our National Assembly, they only condemn. They are what the Deputy Senate President shouting on the Senate President, condemn Trump. If we condemn, we want to do all you debate. What is the solution to this? We will send them there. They are paying army $30 million a month. And what are they doing? Nothing. Look at America, the way they devote time. And all this current one that happen now, Nigeria will get there the video. They will watch it again. That they have kidnapped from 25 girls and from Catholic Church and in the church or whatever. They will watch it. And me, I support Trump to come and help us. If Nigeria government is afraid of the sponsor, America will get money from UAE who gave us. They will eliminate them in the forest. I mean, why not? If Saudi can invest $1 billion in American economy to order for F-35, there's no war there, but they have prevent and they beg America to help Somalia, Sudan. Can you imagine how we are saying we don't want them. And somebody invests $1 trillion to American economy when there is no war. And we want to do it for us. We say we don't want Trump. And look at it now. We are wasting life. It is the woman that gave birth that will feel the pain when she cannot find her daughter or her son. So this is a serious issue. How you can open the door in the church in Kwara? They are demanding for 100 million per person. Where would people get the money? 3.something billion. Are they the one in the forest that they will get the money? No. They have leader somewhere. Until we arrest this leader, if you don't do that, don't joke with America. I told you they think I'm joking. You see, if you watch the video, you see those white guys, what they are saying. They are evangelical team. They are the one ruling Republican. And when they see when they will strike, nobody will know. And they are going to use drones. I'm telling you, they will come. But when they don't like that, you know the Sambisa forest, where they say to Suji, the mention their name now, and then I'll see their hotel time. So, we are going to book it live. I don't know how to go to school. But now, when they are in absolute places, it's safe. We can't do that. Close the body house, turn it to day school, like national governor. I can't remember now. So that is my own view about this. But we're going to protect everybody. I don't want religion problem in Nigeria. No. Let's live together as one. Unity. For this sponsor of these people, they are not causing problems for us. God will rescue Nigeria and God will deal with those people. God bless Nigeria. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ade, for your contribution. I mean, we've said almost everything he was saying. And he's made some points about, talking about the government knows where these people are. I mean, the map shows the whole, if you look at the whole country, we all know where is what. And they can see the people that are in this forest, because definitely you know where it is a residential or state, and you know where they are forest. So you will see movement there. Why can't the airstrike should just go and finish all these people? And like you said, we need the support of Donald Trump at this point, because the abduction is becoming too much.
That's so sad.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I am Usman Gado calling from Maiduguri.
Thank you so much, Usman, for joining us. Go ahead. What's your contribution?
Yes, my suggestion is, I think it is not wise to close the schools for anti-pathogenesis. But what I suggest is we should make all the schools into day schools, so that people should come and study and go back home. I think it is better that way. So
instead of boarding schools, you are saying every school should be day school now?
Should be day school. Because of the insecurity, people should come and learn what they are supposed to learn, and then go back home. Unless if the bandits will go house to house and they're searching for students. Otherwise, I think that would be a good idea. Yes.
So would you say it should be mornings, or should it be the morning and the afternoon like it was before for the day school?
It's normal school time, from morning to maybe 1 or 2. Then people should go back to their home. I suggest this. I think it is wise to use this idea even to the NYA scheme. Because of the insecurity, these bandits and criminal elements will be targeting even those NYAC members. So people should stop in their state for a while, I think. I suggest.
All right. Thank you so much, Usman, for your contribution.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, we are seeing that, after the 2014 Chibok girls kidnappings that happened, 2024 was exactly 10 years. I remember there was a documentary that was done to
10 years.
Yes, 10 years after. And then now we are seeing similar situation happening. That's 11 years later. So now similar situation, but with new states being part of the danger zone, not Borno anymore, not Katsina and Chibok, Goza and the rest. Now we are seeing more states being victims and becoming danger zones.
So, we have another caller. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you for calling. Your name and location, please.
My name is Chijoke. I'm calling from Sika.
Okay, Chijoke, please go ahead. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, it's really crazy, to have our schools closed down because of terrorists and bandits. I mean, it's a shame. It's a national shame, actually. and they shouldn't be, be a topic for discussion. In a country as big as Nigeria, with the paraphernalia of security architecture, and we're closing down schools because of bandits and terrorists. I mean, it's a shame. It's a very big shame to this country. And unfortunately, everything in Nigeria is being politicized. Everything has become politics for the politicians. Insecurity has become politics. Lives of innocent Nigerians have become politics. And yet we claim to have leaders in this country. I mean, I don't understand the mental disposition of these so-called leaders and politicians in this country. I was listening to your opening remarks and, how the politicians are just carrying on like as if nothing is happening. All of them are more focused on 2027, how to safeguard and consolidate on their positions, while innocent blood are being shed day in, day out. Parents are mourning. Children are mourning. Nobody is safe again in this country. And yet we claim to have leadership. I mean, I don't think we do. Because all these cry about whether America should come. In fact, so many people are saying, oh God, give us these days, let America come now. If that is going to put a stop to these banditry, kidnapping. Can you imagine the last 1 week, like 3 mass kidnapping in the country. And yet, we have a country. I mean, I don't get it. It's shameful. It's a national shame. It's a national shame that we're even discussing this. Because the security people, the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Civil Defense, the Forest Guard, all of them, the civilian task force, mean they've been overwhelmed by these terrorists. How many are they? And who supplies them these arms with which they terrorize this country? It all boils up to politics. In the past, so many high-ranking government officials have been fingered. What has happened to them? Every day we see terrorists, playing their armory, their sophisticated armory, social media, broad light, and nothing is happening. And we say we have the government that negotiates with terrorists. Is that a government? So, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But like you say, as the tide is coming around the corner, it's better to stay safe and it's better to stay safe. Mm-hmm. People should travel less. People should be security conscious. People should know that they don't have security in this country. You are your first security man. Security is this business. And we need to be more security conscious in this country. Don't depend on any government. You find how many of the policemen are on duty? They are guarding the so-called VIPs. Most, even army people, you see inconsequential citizens, because you have money, you have a retinue of mobile policemen, army people trolling around you when you move around. So how many are left guarding the majority of the people? So if you have money, you don't deserve security in this country. That's what it means. I don't know if some of these people in government, whether they watch this your television and people's reaction.
They do.
To, yeah, I wonder if they do. They should be proactive. They should be sensitive to people's feelings and people's reactions to certain policies and how they about governing us. Because as we are now, it's everybody to himself. Go for us all. We don't have it. We've lost it. Security of this country. We've lost it. So they need to go back to the drawing board. Actually, it's not when something happens. Then the security people should be reactive. They should be proactive. Before some of these things happen, I remember these KB stuff. They said what intelligence reports, and the people refused to act on it. And now it has happened. They will now begin to look for 100 million, 100 billion to settle them, to secure their freedom and all that and all that. Is that how the government is? The party is in a mess, and I think, for crying out loud, this government has failed us. The government has failed us security-wise because we ain't got no security in this country. Not at all. At all. Thank you very much and have a lovely day.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Fatima, when he was talking, something actually occurred to me. The indefinite school closure is not the answer right now because you're simply helping these people, these bandits, achieve
to show
their
them
aim.
that you are
already
scared.
Boko Haram already means what? Western education is forbidden, and that's actually what they are after. And indefinite closure of school is actually helping these
them
bandits,
to achieve what they actually want.
So, yeah, it should just be like, it's necessary to a short-term closure,
for
a very short time, and it's to ensure security, you understand, to put security operatives in place. Because one thing I know about Nigerian schools, most Nigerian secondary schools, even the students that did boarding school will tell you, most boarding schools are very not safe. They have short fences. Some do not even have fences at all.
People can jump in. I mean, I went to boarding school. People jump. Men jump from behind the fence into the hostel.
Sometimes your hostel is literally in a bush. So tell me,
and we literally used to run when we see men.
There's no security in anywhere. Most of the government secondary schools do not have. They do not even have fence.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen Katsina, either Zamfara or Katsina already also shutting down schools, like we just read. Also, some unity schools, 41 FG shuts down 41 unity schools, and what have you. But then, like you said, it's not the answer. Yes, it's not the answer at this point. It's not what we need. Like one of the callers suggested from Maiduguri Usman, saying that the schools should be day schools. You know, for a while now. Like, let it be a day school.
How about the students that are far from their boarding schools, you know?
They should come back home and find schools closer, or find tutors at home. That's another alternative, actually. Or find tutors at home to teach your children. You know, I mean, there were times that when schools are on holidays, our parents used to bring teachers to teach us to further our education at home before school resumes, so you do better when you go back to school. So if it means for you to get a teacher or teachers that can come home to teach your children, let it be, for as far as they're going to be safe. I mean, we just saw a video of, you know, parents coming out to take their children out of school after attacks and everything. Parents are terrified. Parents are scared. And like I said, because the situation is repeating itself 11 years later after the Chibok girls were abducted, a lot of families are being scared. There are families that are even outside the country that they know they have left their wives and children here. They are terrified. They are scared. You know, and people are even scared now to come back to Nigeria to even celebrate Christmas. I mean, we know that when it's November, December, people coming back from outside the country to, you know, celebrate Christmas up until New Year before they go back. Now they are literally saying they are scared to even come. You know, so it's becoming an issue that the government needs to look into.
Honestly,
like you said,
the closure of school will create more mayhem, more problem than you think, because it will even increase children's vulnerability. We all know how these things are in most parts of the northern Nigeria. Most of the children that do not really go to school, and now the ones that are going to school, you're close to the school, you know. There's early marriage, Fatima, and it will recruit. They can recruit. Even the bandits can recruit more students to join them.
Yes,
because they are not doing anything. They're not going to school anymore.
And at the same time, I mean, I've heard some parents saying they would rather lose the education than to lose a child. They'd rather their children lose education than lose their child.
Honestly.
Because the situation is becoming more alarming, and it's a shame actually, because this is putting Nigeria more on the map for the world. So that's why it's now the country.
We are in the international eye already.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
I'm calling from Delta.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Your name?
Yeah. Felix.
Felix from Delta. All right. Go ahead. What's your contribution?
My contribution on this matter is the fact that really schools supposed not to be shut. Schools supposed not to be shut down. But if that's a measure for temporary measure to stem the situation, it's welcome, because whereby they continue to adopt, kidnap citizens, and you take some measures to ensure that you take some measures so that that thing will not repeat itself while you take action and go after these terrorists. And again, Nigeria should not be calling a terrorist person who have adopted or kidnapped someone as a bandit. It's not bandit, they are terrorists. They are wicked persons. That's people that will come with place of motorcycle, carry 200, 100, 50 persons. You are calling him just a bandit. He is a terrorist. And two, when we blame the government, we should not be blaming the federal government alone. We should blame the local government there. We should blame the traditional rulers there, the community. Because evil cannot fester very well when communities are not cooperating. Where you carry the 200 persons with motorcycle or vehicle, where did they enter? For a vehicle to enter inside the forest, means that that place is motorable. The community is aware of the location. Because if a trailer carry 200, I know that pickup cannot carry 200 persons. Even if it is pickup, means that that place is motorable. Why can't communities lead the government, the military, the police to that place? There's cooperation between the people and those terrorists. Because no one can come and carry a whole number of persons like that without communities not knowing them. Let us be truthful to ourselves. They are not bandits, they are terrorists. It's not farmers clash. All those things is what they are using to water the whole thing. And that is giving the terrorists the strength. And our borders, all those bordering with Niger Republic and all those areas, people flock in. Are the communities not seeing all those people coming in? Communities should be held responsible, community leaders, because they are cooperating with them. They are enjoying it. And if military take action now by bomb, you see community rising and say they are killing their people. That they kill their innocent. By that time, those ones they call bandits will be termed as innocent people. What will government do? If they say, okay, let's bomb them. And most of these were harbored by communities in those areas. And if government wants to take action, they say they are killing the people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We can't even hear
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
Fatima, I believe that the federal government should prioritize making schools safe rather than closing them indefinitely. And there are alternatives actually by implementing safe school standards. Like we talked about putting in place proper infrastructure like fencing schools, and early warning systems and emergency preparedness plans. Now, the Minister of Defense is already in Kebbi. What plans are they making? We ought to know all those things. It's silent. Nobody is saying anything. He was there yesterday, but nothing. We haven't had anything from them. And even strengthening local security is very important, like collaborating with local communities and vigilantes,
state policing,
security agencies to enhance protection around schools. We don't have that.
We don't have security around schools. Police, soldiers, we don't have them. Our soldiers are even fleeing when they see attackers coming. So what do you expect?
So you leave kids, vulnerable kids, to themselves.
I saw a video.
Powerless teachers, staff.
I saw a video yesterday of a young soldier coming out to say they should be given order and they will go and they should give them 24 hours. They are going to wipe out the perpetrators and what have you. That they are not getting orders and they don't have the machineries to actually carry out this assignment. And they are just there. That he was like, they are not wearing uniforms for people to see them and respect them and say, oh, you're a uniform man, you're a soldier. They are wearing the uniforms to protect lives and properties of people. And, it's not for fashion. So they want to go out and fight.
They have to receive the order before
Yes, they need the order for them to go and fight. So let them have the order to go and fight. I mean, these are people that are willing to sacrifice themselves for the safety of our country, and yet they are being withheld. They are not given the order to carry on. Well, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Okay, but today I'm calling from Akwa Ibom State.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead, what's your contribution?
And please, to me as individual, the schools should not be shut down, should not be closed down. And as we know, as you all know, security is everybody's business. It's everybody's business. How can somebody, and whether it is bandits, terrorists, or whatever is attached to them, are they ghosts? Are they not human beings? Do they not have brothers and sisters? Where are they from? Are they from heaven? They come and kidnap people in the community that we have so many people living around them. What are we talking about? Security is everybody doing. And what do we expect soldiers to do? Are they not, are soldiers not human beings? Are they God? When they know all these people where they are, the community, the society can know them by name. Because all these areas, they coming from some other places to come and protect life and property in another man's community or village or town, or whatever name attached to it. So if the community, the elders, the politicians, will be addressed on happen. And the people today, they know all these people by real name. I don't mean by that. Start from the community, and everybody is involved. But I don't think to setting down school, because when you put down school, go down school, it is the people of the youth that have been denied. It's not place to slow down any school. They rather make all hands on deck. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. I mean, at this point, even students are withdrawing because they fear for their safety.
Safety comes first.
Yes, and I strongly believe the fact that, a lot of callers, or also you have said that closing down schools will show victory, is showing that the terrorists have gained victory over the government, which shows that the government is
and you're simply
slow.
Helping them to achieve what they are out for.
In taking action. Instead of being active and preventive, they're just there. As far as I'm concerned, they are not doing what we are expecting them to do. I mean, the new chief of defense staff, the Oluede, being in office, and already General Uba was killed. That was the first thing that we saw, just last week. General Uba was killed, and then a lot of other issues coming up, and then now the abductions and the insecurity, as if they are trying to challenge the military to see how far they can go. And I would love to see how far they can go. They are actually trained to combat terrorism, insecurities, and what have you. Allow them to actually go out to do what they want to. Since they are already coming out to say we want to go and fight, let them go and fight. Stop holding them back. Please give them the order. Let's take some WhatsApp messages. I mean, we have tons of WhatsApp messages at this point. This is coming from Baba Jalingo. He said, no to closure of school. By implications, the bandits have won the battle against the government. If we do that, no to closure. This is coming from Baba Jadingo. Thank you so much for your message. And then also, our leaders, don't give up your power to terrorists. This is coming from Muhammad Bello. And then he says, sequel to the reoccurring abduction of students from various schools across the country, the Nigerian government, under the weight and pressure of these incidents, went ahead to announce the closure of schools soon after several state governors followed the same path. One begins to wonder why certain policies are made and whether their implications are properly considered. By shutting down schools because terrorists are attacking them, the government is knowingly or unknowingly surrendering its mandate to protect lives and ensure education. This decision sends a dangerous signal that the state is willing to retreat while terrorists advance. I mean, that's what we just talked about. Our leaders must understand that every time the government yields to fear, terrorists gain more grounds, exactly. Closing schools is not a solution, it is a setback, an indirect surrender of authority. Instead of giving up space, the government must strengthen security, defend communities, and demonstrate resilience. Terrorists should never dictate national policy. Leadership must rise above intimidation, reclaim its constitutional mandate, and protect the future of our children.
Well, the next, yeah, that's true. The next one is coming from Ayo from Delta State. He says, for now, until peace is fully restored, all schools in Nigeria should be temporarily closed, as nowhere in the country can currently be considered safe.
All right, this is coming from, all right, the person forgot to add their name, but then thank you. He said, good morning, our able presenters. Thank you and thanks to the Trust Television for such opportunity given to Nigerians to rub minds and hear our opinions in order to find solutions to so many things bothering us. The issue of insecurity in Nigeria is beyond comment, especially the one to do with the Nigerian children. I look at school children's issue as lack of faithfulness, lack of patriotism, and poor leadership in the land. I appeal to the government to do the needful in the name of God Almighty. Please save our children, save the citizens, save democracy, and save the country. Schools should be closed for now until sincere, serious, passionate, and strong means are put in place for safety, and not even the children, but for all Nigerians. I am pleased to everyone to pray. I appeal to everyone to pray, and all hands must be on deck because it is a collective project to end it off.
Oh, well, that is it. The next message says, good morning, Trust TV Anchor. The better approach. The government should shut schools only in high-risk areas, not the entire country. Strengthen security presence around vulnerable schools. Improve intelligence gathering and early warning systems. Explore hybrid learning if certain regions must stay closed. Involve communities and local leaders in school safety planning. Bottom line, safety first, yes, always. But closing every school indefinitely, that's like switching off electricity for the whole country because one transformer sparked. Thank you. This is coming from Yemi from Kagoro. And
when the children are at home, it's even going to be more, you know, like the families, feedings, everything. Others saying, Assalamu alaikum, you forgot to add your name. But then if Nigeria should close boarding schools, how about the day school? And they're going to be attacked one day. The best solution here is for us to come together and tackle this insecurity. Our problem is corruption, and the only solution is cooperation. We should work together once and for all. Our government should rise on their feet and do what is right. Closing down schools isn't the way out. Well, thank you so much. But then please, next time, do well to be adding your name so that we'll know who we are talking with and where
honestly,
the messages are coming from.
Of messages.
I mean, a lot of messages. You have no idea the messages that I was shocked when and messages are still coming in.
They're still coming in, honestly.
Well, at this point, we will be wrapping this segment. Thank you for all your messages and your calls. We will not be able to take all of them because of time constraint. But then the conversation will continue as our security expert comes in to tell us more about what we can do to stay safe and be cautious during this festive period. Stay with us after this break.